Hey, to the Independent Broadcast Network, it's Friday Night Hockey. Friday night is the best night, as everyone knows, and these guys are about to show and prove here this evening as we've got HQML action and, of course, the open skate that's happening right now. I am Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger. What's up, man? Good evening.
Good evening. I'm doing great. Playing some hockey on Friday.
Yes, it's going to be a good one, as we've got 3 games on tap tonight in addition to the open skate that you're looking at right now, as quite a few of these guys on the rink, as always, are people that you will see in the games tonight, and a lot has been happening in the hockey community this week, Killinger. It's we have to talk about some of this stuff.
Indeed, yeah. Lots been going on.
Yes, friend of Friday Night Hockey, Claude Giroux, he posted to the R Hockey General Hockey subreddit about the game, which has been done several times before in the past. I think Jarvin put it up a couple of times. Several other guys have. Yep. But something about this one that Claude posted captured the imagination of the public. And so, as a result, we have something like, I think, 5,000 new hockey question mark players. I may be a little off on the numbers.
It could feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, if I'm off by a few, it's certainly not by much, because we've got a big influx of new players, and the game is growing exponentially. So it's an amazing thing, and so we will see. I don't know if any of those players will be in tonight's games or in tonight's open skate for that matter, but they will be definitely part of the fabric of Hockey Question Mark in North America. We are very thrilled to have them. We're very thrilled to have you as well, folks, to everybody that is watching. Oh, here's a shot in front. Oh, somehow that manages to stay out of the net. Oh, wow. So a scoreless first period in open skate will stay that way, at least for the time being, as, didn't cross the line, I don't think.
Oh, I thought it was a glitch goal.
It looked sort of like it, yeah, but I don't know. I was at the wrong angle to really tell. We'll have to get a replay on that. We haven't got the replay function in the game just yet. That'll probably have to wait till the new version. This is Hockey Question Mark. It is a free-to-play game. It is made by Cryptic Sea, and you can get it at hockeyquestionmark.com. And these guys have gotten it and been playing it for a while. So, yes, a big new generation of hockey players coming in. In fact, they've expanded the Rising Stars League, the league for beginning players. Oh, and there's Matt with a nice shot and score to start things off here. With a minute left in the first period, he puts them on the board. Beaujarzine with the assist, the great Canadian player. So already some action happening now, a chance the other way, but that's going to go wide. Yes, it's the Rising Stars League is on Wednesdays, but Ticklebox and the guys are moving to a Monday night one too. It's called Monday Night Minors. It's the minor leagues, I guess, of hockey, but not minor in any stretch of the imagination, other than it's new people getting in and learning to play the game together. So that's a good thing. The community is growing. The World Cup is coming. We're going to be talking a lot about that because that's coming up in this month here in the next couple of weeks, from what I understand. We haven't finalized the dates just yet. Tentatively, I think it might be in a couple of weeks. We're not for sure on that. We're negotiating. The world community is talking about this stuff. Diplomacy is being applied to it, and we should know more on that coming up pretty soon. But there is a Hockey International World Cup coming very soon to IBN and to other places too, I'm sure, as there will be at least 8 teams involved in this, from what I'm told.
Yeah, that's what 7 or 8 at least, I think.
Yeah, even a couple of teams from Russia, and I think Ukraine's got a team. Belarus has a team. Quite a few of the world community that plays hockey, and some great players are going to be involved in that. This is going to be the biggest event. We've had so many big events in Hockey Question Mark already, just in the past year or so, man. We've had so much international competition happening, which has been a great boost for the game. And the World Cup will no doubt be the culmination of a lot of hopes and dreams, and somebody's going to come away with a victory in that and have bragging rights for the globe, the entire planet.
Ooh.
As even Neil deGrasse Tyson would have to be impressed with that. It's a big planet.
It is actually pretty large, the planet, you know? Fuzzy Wuzzy is saying he only wants to do one open skate, and I think he's I don't think he's got his head on quite right. I don't agree. Why do one? We can do two.
Sure, why not both? Why not Zoidberg?
Why not Zoidberg?
Well, yeah, we'll see. A lot of it is kind of dependent on who is here from which teams. Oh, there's one that almost had a chance. Looked like it deflected off the stick and close in and out. So that is a goal that almost was, but was not meant to be. And now it's going to go back the other way. Here's a chance in front, pushing it in. Bo, save made. Huge there, keeping that one away. As Briz in the net, able to get the stop. He came out big on that one, all the way out to the top of the crease. So here's another shot. Oh, and just wide to the left. Going for the rebound now. Doesn't get that one. It's going to go behind the net. And now the red team will try to push this out. Down by one with 3 minutes left in the second period. But, yes, so much going on, man. You know, we always say that, but because it is. But this week is very, very special. The things that are happening. I'm just tickled to death to see the growth of the sport, of the e-sport. And we also got word from Cryptic C. He is hard at work on the new version of Hockey Question Mark. He and Luke are busily toiling away at that. They're putting in all new physics and stuff. I mean, even the people that got a chance to get in on the early access alpha, the game has already been tweaked quite a bit since then. The shooting mechanics, the way the player models look and work, that there is so much being added to this new version that it is almost an entirely new game. And here's another chance in front. Plenty of room to lures. Buries it up in the upper reaches of the goal. And Briz is going to get the assist, and the red team ties it at 1 about halfway through this first game of Open Skate. And whether it's the last game of Open Skate, I don't know. We'll see. I hate to push it too late if we've actually got people here to play. A lot of times we'll play.
But yeah, you know, people go, I don't want to play any more Open Skates, but there aren't two teams ready to play yet.
Oh, Matt! Oh, skating in from the side, sneaks one in, his second of the game. And Matt, boy, we saw him come up big last week. Several goals. I lost count after about 10 or 15. And he is on a tear, and already he is making himself known in tonight's Open Skate here on Friday Night Hockey. Here's a chance from distance. What a save! Oh, it bounced off his head. It looks like the header. Is that even possible?
Hey, whatever works. You got to use the front of your skull to stop the puck.
So they were picking at me a little bit about how sometimes I call saves when they're not exactly saves. But I may be a little biased as a someone who has played some goal myself. You know, if the post makes the save, if it goes wide, the goalie did it. That's just that's part of the code. And Evcom! Oh, he managed to get that one past, and that was quite a goal there. That could have gone either way. The initial save made, he managed to bounce one in, and so now it is 3-1. This blue team is starting to gain a little bit of momentum here.
I feel that maybe with some of the new players around, we should do a brief Friday Night Hockey history lesson.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been going... Well, Friday Night Hockey, there was an original Friday Night Hockey that was that precedes us, from what I understand. The Dick Van Dyke, who made these cool rink textures that you're looking at tonight.
The Face Punch group, yeah.
Yes, the Face Punch guys, now famous for rock throwing naked people. They were involved in it as well. And it went on for a while, and the game sort of settled into I don't know if it was a dormant state, but not a whole lot was happening. And then we came in and started doing Friday Night Hockey as a telecast, much like the one you're seeing here. There's one off the side of the net. Again, very close, 12 seconds. This is probably going to be the scoreline as we go into the third period, it's looking like. Yeah, so unless they got a chance here, 5 seconds, 4. Will he get a chance to get a stick on this? No, it's going to go back the other way, and at center ice, The time expires on the second period. We will stay at 3-1, at least for the time being. But yes, we started doing this, what, about a year ago, Killinger, I guess, around
Yeah,
about?
10, 11 months ago. Yeah, just about a year.
Yes, and just as fans of the game and fans of Cryptic Seas games, we started doing the open skates and stuff, and it sort of picked up and got a little momentum going, and pretty soon we had a league, the HQML, which is the official league of Friday Night Hockey. Oh, a chance in front. Look at the weave and dodging, getting through, but stopped as they plugged up the middle there and stopped. And there's some Ali-like moves there, some moves like Jagger, if you will. Presumably the Jagger from 40 or 50 years ago and not the Jagger of today. That's what they're talking about in that song, I think. But chance in front for Blue, shot just wide behind the net. Very wide behind the net, in fact. It's going to dump all the way around. And now the red team going back the other way. There's Dial. He's got a couple on him. Shoots, and this one goes across the crease and will not go. But they're going for the rebound. Nope, it's going to go back the other way. And Briz is going to chase this down. Coming out of the net, he takes it into the corner and switches it up to the other side. He was looking for the pass out on the wing, but the blue team there to stop this, and they're going to try to hold it behind the net. It is picked up, though. Dial with it, and now taken away from him. Here comes Matt. And in a dangerous spot, Matt's going to shoot from distance. He's good at this, and this one was going a little bit wide, it looked like, but again, we'll give Briz credit for the save. He did get the blade on it. So, but yes, and since then, the game has really undergone a lot of growth. We've seen some updates to it. Cryptic Sea was cool enough to add the spectator mode, which you're seeing here, courtesy of these beautiful pictures that Dr. Killinger is bringing you from the Royale with Cheese Arena in Chicago, Illinois, on the fastest internet backbone in the world, as you see. There's a chance again, and Briz is going to swat this away. And those are the kinds of shots that are dangerous. They look easy, but sometimes they can be quite deceptive. And yes, so Friday Night Hockey has continued. The HQML is now in season 4, man. We've made it to season 4. This is week 3 of season 4. We are about not quite to the halfway point of the season, but already some very good games. We've got 7 teams, 6 of which will be on display for you tonight. I'm assuming they are definitely on the schedule, if not in the building. Hopefully they will be. I never know, man. We just kind of wait to see. But we've had pretty good attendance this year. And, yeah, the biggest season so far in HQML history as far as teams and participation. And so it's been a growing thing. And in addition to HQML, HQML is just one of 3 leagues that is going on right now in North America. We have the LHL, probably the most busy of the leagues. They play 3 nights a week, and they have a very heavy schedule, and that has been great for hockey as it has brought a bunch of people who put in a lot of time to play the game and get better at it and hone their skills. And the Rising Stars League, which has expanded, like we were talking about earlier, from 1 night a week to 2. So what it means, there's a shot from downtown. That went off the post and almost got tapped in. Briz might have lost it in the lights for a second there, but he does recover, make the save. Here's a chance in front. The save made on the other side. Evcobb manages to bat this away, and now back at center ice. So, yeah, the upshot of all this is that there is hockey in North America 6 nights a week now.
Man, Saturday's the only one left.
Yeah,
it's the only unmolested night.
Yeah, we're going to try not to molest it ourselves, as people have lives and stuff. And Matt, he's coming at your life with a 3rd shot and score. His hat trick on the board. That will put Blue ahead by 3 as they're up 4-1. The 3 goals by Matt making a big difference on the scoreline. So we'll go under a minute here, and the red team is looking pretty desperate in this open skate, this titanic battle between red and blue, the eternal struggle that we've watched many a time here on Friday Night Hockey. But, yeah, 6 nights a week, man. That is a lot of hockey.
Yeah, that's 6 nights a week. It's hard to believe.
Who would have thought, man? Well, yeah, when Friday Night Hockey started, when we started doing this, yeah, we had Friday night, which was, by my math, one night a week. So with the advent of these new leagues and these new players coming in, I think that the future is very bright for this game, and we've just been thrilled to be a part of it and just watch it happen. And we talk about that all the time because it's very true. And look at that one. Oh, F. Cobb with his second. Beaujardin on the assist, and that makes it 5-1. That is going to do it for this open skate. And the blue team will prevail. So we'll see what happens next. Well, yeah, this is, of all the leagues, I think HQML has the reputation of being the most laid back, if nothing else. So
Yeah,
as far as there's no draft, there are no any sort of real structure too much. So a lot of it just comes down to let's find out what's happening. And let's see what the players have got going on here.
Yeah, waiting on the call to reset. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. The tense moments as we decide who wants it more. Who's going to step up first? Who's going to be the team to get things going? The two teams to get things going and show us their stuff here on HQML Friday Night Hockey. It looks like we're going for another open skate, and Matt. Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah,
man. So yeah, is this actual game? Is Team EZ playing here? I notice they do have. It looks like they are.
Well, they're all on red, but I don't know who the heck's on blue because that's not a roster I've seen.
Yeah, I see Bern Wernham from the machine there. And Dial, who one of the we're going to find out now. Name. Hello, we're joined by someone. Hello.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Hi.
Oh yeah. So what do you know about HQML games coming up here? Are we getting ready to start, or?
I thought we were supposed to, and that's why I kind of came to hear like if this was the game or not. But
it doesn't.
I went down there and I was like, guys, is this the game or open skate? And everybody was just talking over me, so I don't know.
Well, it looks like it's Team EZ versus a bunch of random people. So
yeah, that's the way I see it.
So I'm going to go with this is probably not official.
Yeah, but it's looking very much like an open skate second game here. Yes, as Fuzzy Wuzzy from the machine and Tim Barrett both confirmed that no, this is not a league game, even though Team EZ stacking up the red teams. Right. So,
well, yeah, let them know in there if you can. Let them know that we'll as soon as we got two teams that are ready, if they want to start, we'll start. So
okay,
sure.
So cool, man.
As you can see, running like a well-tooled machine. Yes, our cast tonight, and we will see the machine in action as well as several teams tonight. Of course, the team Two Chains versus on Talk Dirty to Me will be here tonight. The Swag Squad, with the community rocked by the possible loss of Sweaty Goals, another great friend of Friday Night Hockey and great goal scorer here on Friday Night Hockey. He said something about he has basketball now, which I guess is a sport of some sort that's similar to hockey. Oh, look at that one from Matt with the backhander from an odd angle. He is getting it done every way you can get it done here.
I think it's like hockey, except for they take the nets and they make them small and put them up in the air. It's weird.
Oh, yeah. They play that in Kentucky. Yeah, they got the Final Four going on this weekend. Yes, but apparently Sweaty Goals, I don't know if he's playing in the Final Four, but he's playing in some sort of organized basketball, which is going to take away from his time. So Swag Squad, the team which he captains, will definitely suffer from that, as it's made up mostly of Sweaty's friends. I can tell you that because they all have names. Oh, he Matt with a hat trick. Shoots and scores. Yeah, the whole Swag Squad team has names like Sweaty's friend James and Sweaty's friend, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just going to be Sweaty's friends, I guess, from here on out.
Yeah, it's I mean, why
And
not?
Tim Barrett, from downtown all the way in, stuffs it home with a basketball-style slam dunk with authority. Make it 4-0. And the Team EZ may be at a little bit of an advantage here, being an organized squad of their own and playing against a blue team that is made up of people that may not have the experience of playing together quite as much. Killinger, I'm going to guess that as a pro player commentator, that's probably what's happening.
It's probably a fair assumption.
But yes, we are in the 4th season of HQML, and it's anybody's game right now. It's anybody's season. We've seen now last week things. Some of the games weren't quite as close as some of the games we've seen before, but I think we'll see a return to form from some of those guys that had trouble last week. So yeah, it's still pretty wide open as far as the standings go. I mean, we haven't gone deep enough into our long and grueling season, which I think is 8 games in the regular season. What a save! Oh, the rebound! Oh, had a chance, but it goes just wide to the right. And some nice teamwork by the blue team to rush the net, and not able to get anything out of that, though. It's going to go back the other end, and after a little bit of a squabble there, it's going to be taken back in the corner, not led with it. He manages to dislodge it at least, but the blue team is going to recover here, and Bern Wernham is going to carry it around the boards. Up to Timu Salami at center ice on the wing, looking for it here. He's going to be in a pretty good position to shoot, and he takes it, and it's going to go off the side of the net. The save. So 7 seconds left. Is this scoreline going to hold? Possibly. Oh, and another big save is going to stop him there as Briz keeps it away. And yes, Timu says we're only down by 4. And that's a good attitude to carry into the second period, as they've got at least 4 obstacles to overcome, and going to try to hold them to at least that and try to catch up here in the second period. So good stuff so far here in this open skate. And it's been all about Team EZ mostly, but this scrappy blue team is getting some chances on net and not able to convert any of them so far, but they've come damn close. So we'll see if they can continue the momentum and try to turn that into points on the board as we go about 30 seconds into this second period. It is going to go back into the Team EZ end. They're getting a little early warm-up before they play tonight. I looked at the schedule earlier, but now I couldn't tell you what it is because, I don't know, they say short-term memory is the first thing to go, Killinger.
Oh. Well, that's...
There's a shot and score! Tickle box! With the tickle goal. And blue team is on the board officially, as with 4:10 left in the second. Here's one off the draw that bounces off both sides of the rink. And this is going to give him another chance in front. And Timu Salami clips one off the right post and in. With an assist from Deloriax, this blue team is coming back. A couple of quick strikes to keep them down only by 2 now. We're a minute into the second period. We all are. And 4-2, your scoreline. Team EZ is kind of getting rocked a little bit here. We'll see what they do to respond. As again, the blue team has driven it all the way back into their end. Team EZ trying to carry it out and still held on to here. He's going to wheel and deal, shoot, blocked. Big defensive stop. As you see them playing very tight mano-man here, mano-a-mano, if you will, for our foreign viewers in Spanish language countries. So now they're just kind of skating around. We are a worldwide entity here, especially with the World Cup coming and everything. I've got to brush up on my Russian a little bit and my Belarusian, or I suppose.
Yep. Privyet, y'all.
Yes, a great moment in history. Privyet, y'all. Yes. The of course, North America-Russia game that we had. There's a shot that goes just wide, but a good effort. And so Not Led will try to pick this up. Dial is going to get to it first, though, and he will switch it up and put it to the other side of the boards. There's a shot just wide to the right. 2:32 left in the second, and now the blue team has some room to work with this. Bern Wernham looking in front, and this one's going to go down into the corner, and somehow they managed to keep possession of it. The bodies are flying, but they are holding on here and managing to at least keep it in the zone. But there's a move there. Gets around one now, looking for two. Is he going to take the shot? He does, just wide to the right. Rebound in front. No, it's behind the net. And so a lot of action back and forth. And already, after a couple of quick goals by this blue team, it's settled down a little bit here in this second period. We'll see what happens as we continue on here from the second and into the third. Hockey is a game which has 3 periods, each period lasting 5 minutes each in the hockey question mark universe. So, yeah, the rules are very similar to what you would see in your standard hockey, I suppose. But it's a little bit different, some wrinkles and stuff. Oh, and that's another thing we haven't talked about. Dick Van Dijk, the mad scientist of hockey question mark, always coming up with new stuff for the game. They have been playing the game at with the physics speed at 0.5, so it's half speed hockey.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah,
isn't that something? Yeah, I saw that, and it's like, oh wow, I might actually be good at this game again. Wow.
They're joking about it being like that training chamber in Dragon Ball Z where they turn up the gravity. You know.
Yes, very much so. But it definitely changes the way the game is played. I don't know if it's something people would want to do full time or anything, but yes, I can see it being a good training thing, especially for people that are new to the game. And it's certainly good for the goalies because, I mean, the ridiculous saves that we see these guys making at normal speed, when you're seeing it coming at half the speed of that, you can do some pretty amazing things. So they're just batting it out of the air like a baseball, pretty much. We're all over the place with our
Makes
sports
amazing
analogies.
YouTube videos.
Yes, it does, and that's available on the subreddit where a lot of this happens. I think a lot of the community has kind of gravitated towards Reddit as a meeting place, and r/hockey question mark is the name of the subreddit where you can find out a lot more about the game. In fact, that may be the only place. I don't know if 55F, the version that you're looking at now, is up on the Cryptic Sea side. I'm not sure. It wasn't before. He may have added it. But that's the one that has the beautiful spec mode that you're looking at here with the multiple cameras. And we're told that there could be some possible additions to the game, possibly before the World Cup, in talking to Cryptic Sea. Not sure on that. We'll try to find out more. But I know the players were asking for a pause feature, so that may be something that is added. Of course, a lot of the features of the game will be added to the new version of hockey, which is not entirely different, but a lot different. And so much is being added to it. And so a lot of these things about jerseys and stuff like that are going to be added to that. They are working on that along with several other games. Cryptic Sea pretty busy these days. We've got all sorts of titles coming out. Of course, Sub Rosa coming on Devolver Digital very soon. Our shout out to our friends at Devolver Digital, who we've been testing some of the Sub Rosa, and it's amazing. There's no amount of superlatives that can really convey how amazing the game is already, just in its larval stage.
I saw on Twitter that Fork Parker said he was going to procedurally generate him up some tequila shots. And so I think they're going to have some fun here this Friday night at Devolver Digital.
Yes, the man is a hero
Certainly
to us all,
yes.
Fork Parker. Yes, I look up to him as a role model and as a innovator in the video game scene. And just because we run him over with cars in Sub Rosa doesn't mean we have any less respect. Chance at front, dial, top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. Makes it 4-3. And the blue team on the comeback trail. They're only down by one now. Here's a weird one off the draw.
That one came
still
close
bouncing.
To going in.
Oh, we have lost this puck. Oh, okay. Hello. All right.
Can I just bounce between the two walls here for a minute?
It's kind of the old Pong game there. Finally, it settles down.
A little bit.
Every once in a while, you see something you haven't seen in this game, and that. Oh man, Briz
got just a big enough piece of it.
Yes, the pool angle there, as he just that just clipped the edge of the stick, and he totally meant to do that. He totally meant to do that. Just enough English to keep it off that side of the post.
Zen goalie.
Yes. There's it's a mind game. I mean, goalie is
only move as much as you absolutely have to deflect the puck, just enough that it doesn't go in the net.
Yes, it's a mental game because it's 90% mental. Oh, and here's a mental shot that almost had a chance. This one is going to bounce behind the net, but yeah, some of these long distance shots have gotten pretty ridiculous that some of these guys are able to pull off. And we see that a lot in the Russian games, too. And if you get even just right up at center ice, you can launch one. And here's another one launched. And this one up a little bit higher, but still with the same kind of the puck is very lively this evening.
We haven't even gotten a league game yet.
No, I think we will probably right after this. But still a little bit of time left on the board for this blue team to try to tie things up with 1.5 minutes left in regulation. Here they go on the move with it. Timu Salami across the blue line, shoots and knocked down. Briz, somebody blocked that a little bit. Briz finished it off. And he's doing some work in the net tonight. And now circling, shooting. Oh, empty net goal. Ticklebox with his second, and he ties things up with 1:08 left in the third. We have a game on our hands. And here's one off the draw again, going in a crazy direction. And landing shot had a chance, but just again wide. So we'll go under a minute here. And next goal wins it, whether in this period or the next. We will keep playing. It's golden goal rules. Overtime will keep going until somebody scores. 42 seconds left to do it in the third here in regulation. And Team EZ with big challenges coming from this blue team. That they've it's been kind of that blue collar blue team effort here. That they've just a workmanlike, just grinding, just looking for their spots to hit and getting the chances. Net. But here's an empty net chance, and Matt finishes it off, so making the whole thing moot because there's 17 seconds left. But who knows? The blue team has 17 seconds left to score something here. And here's a face-off that does not going a weird direction. Yeah, that's going to chew up a lot of time. Here's 6 seconds left. And now they're going to try to move it down 3 seconds. Will he get to this to shoot in time? No, it's going to be sent away. And the red team, Team EZ, pretty much fights off a spirited effort from blue and makes it 5-4. And so one game each for red and blue tonight in the open skate part of our show. And so now we will go into HQML time, as these are league games for points. So a lot on the line here. The $1 million prize purse at the end of the season, waiting for one of these 6 teams you will see coming up next, and we'll see who those teams are. I'm assuming Team EZ will be one of them, as they are staying out on the ice.
We got the Swag Squad.
And they all have retired on their name. Okay. Have they changed their name to Team Retired?
Maybe.
The Swag Squad, Sweaty Goals and his crew. So good to see Sweaty in here and not playing basketball. I think hockey, this proves that hockey is the superior sport. So if you want to give us a rundown on our lineups here, man. Well, before the save by Briz.
Your lineups here for blue, for the Swag Squad, is Sweaty, James, Will, and Cash Galassos. All retired, by the way. And for the red team, Team EZ, we have Matt, Tim Barrett, Not Led, and Briz. And that's your lineups.
Yeah, these are good teams. And Swag Squad, or Team Retired, if you will, we wondered about them because they were kind of an unknown quantity, but here always a chance in front, and they managed to fight them off there. We knew about Sweaty Goals, of course. He's a very well-known figure in the community and known goal scorer, deadly in with the stick. But we didn't know much about Sweaty's friends. We didn't know much about Swag Squad. And I don't know if they've managed to win a game yet this season, but they've come very, very close, and they are a very competitive team.
I think.
Yeah. So we'll see how they do against this Team EZ, who you've already watched play some pretty good hockey earlier. So we'll see if they can overcome. As Team EZ, we saw them preseason, and they definitely made a name for themselves in the show match we had before Season 4 began. They played like 3 teams, and they beat them all.
Pretty dominant preseason performance.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and with people like Matt on their team, who's really just been on a roll lately. I'm told it's the same in LHL as well. They are definitely a formidable opponent for any team. So we'll see what they do with it here, as Briz is going to take it, and he finds Matt up there in front. A beautiful pass, gets around the goalie, shoots and scores!
Man. It's like they planned it that way.
Not led with the assist from Matt. Tic-tac-toe all the way from the back. The Briz to several people connection there. And Team EZ, a full team effort. And look at that save.
Just showing off.
Oh, man. They are feeling themselves right now as they will spin, get it around, not led with it now again. And he's going to take it down into the corners. And he will be looking for Matt to come across into the slot. That pass is going to go high and wide, though, and they will send it back to Briz to reset the offense here as they get back into position. No, Briz is going to take this. He's going with it. He shoots.
Uh-oh.
He scores! The goalie goal, taking it all the way coast to coast, and Briz showing us another facet of his style there with the assist from Tim Barrett. Team EZ goes up 2-0, and with gusto. And here they are with the chance again. The backhander, not led. Shoots and scores, and the puck's still going.
The puck did go out the back?
Yeah, did that. That looked very odd.
We're going to have to check that one out in the replay.
Ticklebox says fake. They're going to call it 2-0. Sweaty Goals takes advantage of the confusion and gets one in for Team Retired, Swag Squad, whatever you want to call them.
For the record, that was right around 37 minutes in the video, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to let Matt. He goes ahead and puts another one in, and I think that one will not be disputed. So, yeah, we'll see what happens if it comes down to a point to where that goal is a difference maker in the outcome of the game. But right now, Team EZ just pouring it on with a 4-1 lead. As we go to the 1 minute mark of the first period, the Sweaty Goals squad, the Swag Squad, aka Team Retired, it's hard to keep up with these team names, man. And yeah, I guess that's one of the good things about LHL is that they tend to assimilate the names of their NHL counterparts. So, it's the Washington Capitals or your, Hartford Whalers or whatever they are. And so we know those names. But
Whalers.
Sometimes yeah. The Whale. Yeah, I don't think the actual Hartford. Oh, not led. Look at that. Beautiful feed from Tim Barrett, and not led with the hat trick. And that was, again, these goals by Team EZ, other than that really weird one, these are team goals. These are positioning goals. These are pass-made goals. They're entirely created by all these guys on the ice. And even Briz got in on it. So, lots of action from Team EZ. Here's another chance, and this one is wide to the left. 10 seconds now. This is heading towards the second period with the scoreline probably going to stay about the same. Another one coming in, though. Oh, almost. But the blue team retired, is able to keep that one out. And Sweaty's saying 4-1. We'll go with that for now. Yes. In fact, all of them are. James is saying 4-1 as well. Will is saying 4-1. So the consensus of team retired is that the game is at 4-1 right now, and we'll go with that for the time being.
I don't know. Not sure it's going to matter.
At this rate, it's not, Kildra. And again, Team EZ will take this off the draw. And again, they are, look at that, man. They are right on with where they need to be. And this one got a little bit away from him, but he still manages to get the shot on net. But you'll see, as soon as they get possession, they're moving right out to that right wing. They're waiting for that pass. And then while he's doing that, somebody else is going straight to the slot, crashing the net. And you've got people in position, and that's how you do it in hockey of any kind. And so it's been fun to see the game go from being a hockey-like substance to a real kind of hockey-looking game as far as how people play it. You know, I've heard people say, it looked like the 10-bits league, or the Pee-wees or something at first, where everybody just kind of chases the puck around. There's just this blob of people following the puck. But now we're really starting to see the way people, the rink awareness, the way people set these up is fantastic. And setting up here is Sweaty. He's got a chance. Oh, but the shot just wide. Oh,
so
man.
You're trying to say that progression of people playing hockey ? Is similar to that of real hockey? If people played real hocky?
I think so, yes.
The Pee-wee games and the junior leagues and
the major juniors, yes. And then your CHLs and your AAAs and so forth, and then eventually on into the pros. And we'll leave it to the viewers to decide which league constitutes the pros or not. I would say that this is the pinnacle, but I may be a little biased on some of my opinions.
A large portion of the HQML are pretty hardcore LHL players.
That's true, and a lot of these guys have been here since the beginning of Friday Night Hockey, if not shortly afterwards. So they've definitely got the experience. And those who don't are catching up quickly, as here's a shot that goes over the heads of everyone. Digging in the corners here, the backhand attempt knocked away. Will in the net. He's got his hands full with this Team EZ as he's getting some saves in. But yeah, it's pretty tough going when they're able to make moves like that. Look at the deke and setting up in front. Oh no, does not get it. They do follow up and take this away, but Team EZ still with it now, circling in, gets past one. Look at that again, and Not Led and Matt. They are the connection right now. Not Led with 4 of these 6 goals, or 5 goals, excuse me. So 6-1 on the scoreboard, 5-1 in the unofficial tallies. But whichever scoreline you want to go with, it's looking pretty good for Team EZ right now as we go under 10 minutes left in the second period.
I would agree. There's just no other way to put it. 5-1 is pretty dominant. You're more than halfway through the game. And you're playing as well as these guys have been playing. I mean, you see him pull off these excellent maneuvers, which we might see another one here.
Oh, and Matt!
It's like they planned it that way,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had somebody there to follow up and crash the net if he was not able to get the angle on it, but he goes ahead and takes it himself. So 6-1, 7-1, they were up by several here up against Sweaty Goals' retired Swag Squad. But we've seen we've seen Sweaty score a grip of goals in a very short time before. But yeah, he's going to have to do something quickly to stop the bleeding here, as Team EZ is just on a roll here. And there's something we talk about in hockey a lot, is economy of effort. If you're doing it right, you don't have to do a whole lot of extra movement to be in position. You just have to be where you're expected to be. You get the passes into those spots, and here is a rush from the retired swag squad, and all three of them came in. They're doing the Mighty Ducks wedge here, I think, but it's going to go back the other way, and Will is fed up. He's going to go ahead and get a little bit more proactive here in the net and just chase these guys down. And admittedly, it's not just his fault. I mean, but yeah, they don't have to move a whole lot to be in these positions to get these shots and scores. But there's one. Oh, again off the post, so close. That could have been one for Team Retired, but instead it's going to go back the other way. And we will start the third period with the score either 6-1 or 7-1. We'll just say 6-1 because unless it comes to the point to where Team Retired scores a whole bunch of goals here, then we'll start talking about whether that goal that was and it did look weird, man. Usually when they go in the net, they stay in the net. But looking at it from up here in the booth, it just kept going. So it's
it looked
I don't know
like it went in and went right out the back, but who knows? I mean,
yeah, and I don't always make the right call from high up here in the booth of the Royale with Cheese Arena here in Chicago, Illinois. There are things that we occasionally miss as high-level sportscasters that we are and esports personalities. There are things that do escape our view a time or two here. But one thing that's not escaping our view is just the way that this Team EZ is moving the puck. And again, they'll take it at the face-off circle, looking for him in the slot, almost able to pull the trigger, but not quite. And now he's going to knuckle one from the blue line. Will they be able to pick this up? And here comes Team Retired. They are managing to gouge this away finally, and now three of them over there trying to at least dig this out of their own end. And it will go back into the easy zone where Briz is going to take it. Will Briz go all the way with it? Oh, he's going to go ahead and take the shot. He had some people in front and not able to do it, though. And there's some big defensive plays from Sweaty's squad here, as now they're going to push it back the other way. Chance possibly knocked away. Team EZ with some defense of their own. So they're getting it done on both sides of the rink here, and now they will start pushing it the other way. Here comes Matt. He's got Not Led in front. And again, they make the stop. Here is Will with it. He's going to go. He and Sweaty are coming in on the break. He's got it. He's got it at the faceoff circle. Going to take the shot here. He scores! Will.
All right.
Making up for some of the stuff he's had to deal with tonight. He puts one on the board himself.
Taking out
so
a
the goalies. Yeah. Well, this may be a record for goalie goals. I'm not sure. It's and Not Led with a quick response. Oh man.
Now
tough night for Sweaty and his crew.
I'm with Tukaturi here in chat. He says, I feel bad for that blue goalie. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's not playing badly. It's just that there's not much you can do when a team is really on it like this. And there he makes a save as he keeps away from Matt, who was waiting right on the doorstep for that. So now Team EZ still with it, though, applying pressure in the zone. And finally, this will be sent away. And back to center ice, picked up by Tim Barrett. And he's going to send it back in. No, that's blocked, and they're going to chase this back down. No, they're going to go ahead and get back in a more defensive position here, as Team EZ will go on the move with it again. Back at center ice now, moves around one. Tim Barrett with it across the blue line, sends one in, again with people in front. And, yes, they're always there waiting to crash the net, waiting to pick up the garbage in the front off the rebounds or go for the one-timers. And there's one that is shot wide. 141 left to play, 7-2, your unofficial score right now. And Team EZ just keeping possession here. Will out of position. He needs to get over there, but Matt is going to get the hat trick. And continuing in fine form is Matt. He will get 3 tonight. Was that one of Matt's goals? I'm not sure, but it's showing 3 on the board. 8-2, a 6-goal lead or 7-goal lead. I don't know if that's insurmountable or not. If I were a gambling man, and I'm not saying whether I am or not.
It's pretty insurmountable. We're just going to go with that.
Until
proven otherwise.
Yep, a tough night for, the retired swag squad, but they're definitely up for it, and they showed some promise on some of the plays that they were able to move the puck on there, but this is just too much easy for any team. I think any of the league teams, would be hard-pressed to stand up against the way that EZ has played tonight. They are. This is an exemplary performance by Team EZ, I think.
I would agree. I mean, this swag squad team, they had a bunch of new guys. They haven't all necessarily played together that much before compared to the rest of the league. They're definitely a pretty junior member of the league, but still, they play pretty well. They definitely try hard. So, it's, any victory is a good victory. So, easy. Definitely played well.
Yep, put it in stone. They are your winners tonight, and this is a team that we may very well see contending for a championship of HQML Season 4. You hate to make predictions too early in the season because every season has been less than predictable, let's say. There's been teams that we thought would go all the way and were not able to finish the job. But in the early going of HQML Season 4, you have to say that Team EZ are some serious contenders for the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup with the head of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on top. They will be definitely one to watch to have their names inscribed on that auspicious trophy. So we'll see who's next. Looks like it might be the Generals versus 2 Chainz.
Yeah, it could be.
Full name, 2 Chainz verse on Talk Dirty to Me. I need to listen to 2 Chainz' verse on Talk Dirty to Me. And somebody's honking outside here. I don't know what the deal is there. But either way, we're getting started here or something. Confusion in the booth as well as on the rink here. As we'll see what happens here. Do we need to reset? Yes, we're finding out. Yeah, it looks like we're going to reset things here. And we'll start this second game of the night of HQML Season 4. We have 3 on tap for you, and I believe this one will be... Yes. It's going to be a game. That's all I can tell you.
So it looks like I see the Generals here.
Mm-hmm.
Not in their usual name, but I recognize Timu and Galchenyuk at the very least.
Yes. Oh, and Dial steps in for 2 Chainz tonight.
All right.
Good to see him back on the ice on Friday Night Hockey. As the 2 Chainz verse on Talk Dirty to Me, you know them, some of them at least, as Kill Squad Coming at Your Life from last season. A standout team, and certainly arguably the best rapping team in the HQML.
I think it's a pretty safe bet, yeah.
Their record speaks for itself. They're both of them. They have 2 records out.
And so here we go in your lineups here in blue for the 2 Chainz verse on Talk Dirty to Me is Gray, Dial, Big V, and Tallures. Got some pretty big names on that team, but the red team here, the Generals, is not to be underestimated either. You've got Evcob, Galchenyuk, Timu, Salami, and Ticklebox.
Yes,
Turi's got a question here in chat. He says, who won seasons 2 and 3? Well, season 3 was not that long ago. Even I can remember that. That was the Squad Killers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, with a very tough match over Kill Squad. It was Kill Squad versus Squad Killers. A lot of people thought Kill Squad was going to take that, but the Squad Killers stepped up and won. So, how did that one not go in? That was rattled off the crossbar, it looks like. The save.
Season 2 was a team that was really, it was kind of a precursor to the Kill Squad team in Season 3. It was the Dads.
The Dads, yes.
Yep.
And of course, the Shithawk says, I'm Big V. And from the Big V position, he's known for shooting from there. You don't want to give him room in that spot on the ice. And he makes them pay and puts one on the board, 1-0. 2 chains.
And of course, like I said, the Shithawks, famous for winning Season 1. Most of their players have now landed on Team Texas.
Team Texas, yes.
So, yeah, most of these teams, really, the players are still around. They've just kind of renamed themselves and reorganized a little bit.
Yeah, it's like the NHL. You know, you have free agency. You know, you have people move from town to town. You know, the itinerant gamers, and they join up with new squads, and that's part of the evolution of the game, and we've seen it a lot. But we're just happy that all these guys have hung around, and good to see so many new faces coming in as well. So, yeah, very exciting times for hockey, yeah. And I think that a lot of these people that have just joined this week, there's a chance on the wraparound does not go. We'll see eventually in the HQML. Now, you know, of course, they have signups. The teams are already set, of course, for HQML, but you can pick up people in free agency. So if you're interested in doing so, there is a thread on the R Hockey question mark on the sidebar where you can put your name on the free agent sign-up list, and these teams are free to draw from that. And so even new players are welcome. We don't really have a bar for skill as much as other leagues. I think it's safe to say with
this
HQML.
Is a pretty safe. If you're not good at the game, that's fine.
That's fine.
Just join a team. And who cares?
Yes, and we'll point out again that the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup that's given to the victors is named after arguably the least successful team ever in HQML.
It was successful, but there were more successful teams. We'll put it that way.
I like the way you put that as one of the standout players of Blood Dragon. Shout out to Mephi, the great goaltender from Blood Dragon. I see he's in the chat tonight as well. Yeah, good to see Tukaturi as well. Yeah, so these are guys that have been around for a while and been part of this. And so I think everybody shares a little bit. You know, we talked a little bit about Friday Night Hockey and how it's evolved. And Dial he clips the corner and in. And so that makes 2 chains go up 2-0. That was a really nice shot. And again, off the draw, this one is going to go up in the air and land, take a weird bounce. A couple of people swat at it here, and it will be taken by Timu. He's going to go ahead and send this around the boards. Dial and Galchenyuk battling for it, and now dribbling out. Here is a chance. Evkov there to make the defensive stop, and they will start moving it around to the other side. Galchenyuk in front for the Generals. Chance shoots up in the top, the water bottle killer there, and he gets the goal. Timu Salami on the assist, and the Generals get one back here. 2-1, and a good game so far while we've been talking about all these other things. Yes, but we can't take, as the pro casters and all that on Friday Night Hockey, we've enjoyed the evolution of the game, but we cannot take the credit for it. It's all about the players and about the community and the new people that are coming in and the people that have kept playing and have kept building this thing. And you're seeing some of them tonight. There's a shot, big save, rebound chance. He gets it past one, and now it's just sitting in front. Oh, man. Oh, just very inviting looking there, just right in the slot. Nobody able to get to it in time to make the shot. We will go to the second period with the score 2-1 in favor of 2 Chains Verse on Talk Dirty to Me. Oh,
Things
yeah.
are getting a little bit heated here,
yeah. These are teams that know each other well, and they know what to expect. They know their play styles. So it's going to be, I think this one may be one of the closest matches of the night. Well, it's definitely the closest match of the night so far. But, yeah, so here we go in the second period. As a few seconds elapse here, Fox will take this one around for the Generals and dial with it on the move. They're taking back to their other end. They're going to try to reset their offense from there. Big V with it being pursued by Galchenyuk. Gray is back there as well. We'll see. There's Gray with the stop as he manages to keep the rush coming off from the Generals, and now they will bring it back the other way. Look at that pass as he got some pressure, switches it up to open ice and looking in front, and they clogged up the passing lane there. And good awareness by the Generals to stop that one. And now he's just going to lift a wrister from long distance, just wide to the right. And it will give him a chance to try to start something here, Galchenyuk. And he gets blasted on the corner there as Toulouse. It is getting kind of chippy here. He boards him there. So here's a shot wide to the right. Chance in front off the rebound. Just across the crease. And yes, a lot of activity happening here between both these teams. And so now the puck will go back to center ice. Toulouse and Galchenyuk. Again, here's a little bit of bodying going on. And the chance in front. And it looks like several people might have interdicted there to stop that on the way to the net. And so now 3 minutes left in the second period. The Generals still moving it here. Chance in front, and the convergence of this Two Chainz Personal Talk Dirty to Me team managed to stop that on-rushing attempt by the Generals. The pass, or the shot, goes all the way down. Tickle box with the tickle save. Evkov will take it along the boards here now, and back at center ice. And it's going to be a race to get to this first. The Generals do so. Shot, just a little bit high, and that goes a few feet over the net there. A few virtual feet in the Cryptic Sea Physics sense of the term. And then there's one that bounces off the crossbar a little closer. And who is going to come away with this? Now they're playing very tight on each other here. Lots of man-to-man going on. And it will go back over to the other end. Gray is going to take this 4-2 change. Stolen. Timu Salami. Chance in front. Shoots and scores! Picked his pocket. Got it in. Timu Salami ties this thing up. Yeah. The Generals. Oh, man. We have a game on our hands, Killinger.
Well, we're right about halfway through the game right now. Yeah. Tied up 2-2. Doesn't get much better than this.
It does not. So with 2 minutes left, tied at 2, it's anybody's game, as we like to say. And it's not just a cliche, it's fucking real.
It is fucking real. As real as virtual first-person hockey simulator can be.
Yes, the greatest first-person hockey simulator that has ever been created. And in my opinion, one of the greatest esports of all time. There's Ticklebox with a nice save, as that one was about at ankle level. Some of those are very difficult to stop. Looks a lot easier than it is. In fact, this game in general looks a lot easier than it is, because we are looking at it from high up here in the booth. When you're down on the rink and you're just seeing that stick in front of you and you're trying desperately to control the puck, it's not easy, especially not at first. So these guys, the skill level is over 9,000, I think, Killinger. Is where
Easily.
How many Dragon Ball references can we get in a single cast?
It's at least 2 or 3, right?
Sure, we're going Super Saiyan on the references.
All right, 4.
Yes, and we're in our Goku uniforms here.
That's also a kill,
right? And yes. We're slapping them upside the head with the anime references, and slapping it upside the goal. There is this 2 Chainz team, and almost a chance in front. The one-timer attempt does not go. Still in possession, looking for the wraparound, not quite, as they manage to stop this. And the Generals, 5 seconds left. That could have been a deadly one for them, and they're just going to be content to bring this back to center ice and keep it at 2-2. And we'll go to the third period with a tie game on the boards.
Ooh. Yeah, I said it doesn't get much better. This is short
Yes,
of, I think
indeed.
they had that one game that went into 5 overtimes or something. I hope we don't end up there, but hey, who knows?
Well, here's one. And the big shot doesn't go. And the rebound attempt almost does, but not quite. And so we're starting out the third period with a little bit of pressure from this 2 Chainz versus on Talk Dirty to Me team here now. And there's another chance. And Ticklebox, he is up to the challenge here, as he's had to make like 3 or 4 saves already in this third period. And not sure how many saves he's had to make throughout the game. I think Ace Bulf is working on some sort of thing that keeps up with these stats. And also does, eventually it will have overlays and things like that. Oh, what a shot and score! Timu Salami, slow and low, gets it and puts his team up by 1. The Generals 3-2 now, and Timu Salami, a solid goal scorer, showing you something there and showing us all something there. And so this 2 Chainz team is going to have to work from behind to get a victory here from the Generals. And they will start from the back of their own zone to do that now. Big V moving it. He's going to shoot it. And Ticklebox manages to at least just kind of wave this back towards the other end. And so they will pick it back up. Timu's going to take it. He's got some help there, as there's Ev Cobb. There's a couple of guys there. Who's going to get to this first? It's going to be chased back down. The Generals converging on it, and Galchenyuk waiting at the point. He's going to redirect this back the other way, and Toulouse is going to come out and get this, and he's going to move it on down with the dump in. Ticklebox is going to usher that one back towards the other side now, and they will carry it back out of their zone. Maybe, no, lots of harassment from this 2 Chainz team is stopping them at least for a moment. Now here's a shot, and wide to the right again, as we're 3 minutes left in this, and the Generals trying to put some offensive pressure on and just keep this 2 Chainz team away from the other zone, keep them away from trying to make shots here. And that's not a bad strategy. Sometimes your best defense is a good offense, and especially when you've got a lead and you're looking at in terms of possession and time on the puck. But then this 2 Chainz team is composed of players who can turn things around very quickly. So sometimes that backfires. So we'll see if it works out for them. A bold strategy, Cotton.
A bold strategy, indeed. Well, it's not as bold as the old Shithawk strategy of who needs
of
goalie.
Not having a goalie at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
And just kind of doing the rotating 2 men in front, 2 men in the middle, and just kind of no one in your zone at all. Just sort of try to keep the puck on their end of the rink at all times.
Yes, and even a team with like the Shithawks with their prodigious offensive talent had trouble with that. Oh, and that one got through a bunch of traffic, screened off, big save, Ticklebox. He's going to stop that one as well. And here's the wraparound attempt, and he doesn't get the angle he wanted on that. So now the Generals are going to have a chance to push this the other way. And there's the lifter from long distance. The backhand wristers coming left and right and all over the place here for both of these teams. But it will go back to Dial here on the far end, but the Generals back with it. Evcobb looking across, save made, rebound in front, and 2 Chainz is going to get it, and here they go with it. Dial on the move, hassled by Galchenyuk, gets a shot off just wide to the right, going down to 1 minute left, and the Generals looking pretty good here, but 2 Chainz is working it. They are where they need to be. Oh, he swats at this one, swing and a miss. And so Timu Salami will come in and try to get this away, but now he's facing some pressure as well. Puck loose. He's going to get to it first. Will he get a chance to get the shot? He does. He scores!
Oh, painful.
Timu Salami with the hat trick. And with 41 seconds left, that is a big goal. That puts them up by 2, and that could be the one that does it for this general team, perhaps. But here comes this 2 Chainz team. They are definitely a squad that is capable of making things happen. And so now they're going to back off a little bit here. They've got time, 22 seconds. The shot, the save. Ticklebox saving their bacon there and possibly saving the game with 12 seconds left. And that's going to probably do it. It goes back to the other end, the empty net, and yep, put it in stone. And
they're doing front flips down the rink.
The celebratory somersaults come out. Well, it's not really a celebration. Celebration, bitches. But it's a celebration for the Generals, as they will take this one over a very good team. The 2 Chainz verse on Talk Dirty to Me. But in the end, it was the Generals that get the win, and a good one.
And so our last matchup here for the night is going to be the Machine versus Team Fun. However, I don't see anybody from Team Fun here.
So Claude has a big week. He saves hockey.
Oh, there's Mr. Morat. So we have one person from Team Fun here just in time.
And then is not here to celebrate in the glory of it on Friday Night Hockey. I am disappointed, son.
I am disappointed as well. I don't know another better way to put it.
Oh, man. So do we have a Team Fun tonight? We may have seen our last game of the night. Oh, Mr. Morat, he's willing to take them all on.
Yeah, I mean...
That is the strength of character of Mr. Morat. We may have to come in and play for Team Fun here, man. This may be like the end of Gladiator when Joaquin Phoenix comes out of the stands to fight Russell Crowe.
Yes.
With probably equally disastrous results if it came down to that. But
yeah, probably. There's Mr. Morat and Dalfun. All right, so they got 2.
Okay. Well, Morat is
and Lucic is gonna ringer for him. So that's 3.
Oh, awesome. Lucic is playing for fun. Well, we're all playing for fun. But...
Indeed.
So we will have a game. Not sure who the... you can't tell the names of the players without a program. And even with a program, we don't know what the hell's going on. So, standard operating procedure for us as casters, Killinger.
Oh, yeah, no one tells us shit, right? It's like, I don't know. I just talk about this stuff all the time.
But certainly a great night of hockey so far. And they've got 3. That's all you need. And they will be taking on the Machine in our nightcap here. If you want to give us the rundown on the lineups that we ended up with.
The lineups we've ended up with here. Let's get this one out of the way just for fun. In red, we have Mr. Morat, Lucic, and Dalfun. In blue for the Machine, we have PK Paching, Bern Wernham, Bojarzin, and Fuzzy Wuzzy. Yeah,
without their leader and spiritual guru, Claude Giroux.
And the challenger approaches. Tukaturi says, you guys need a 4th? Mr. Morat says, sure.
Oh, good. Tukaturi, a great friend of Friday Night Hockey, is back again. Good to see him back.
And he's a prolific goalie.
Oh yeah, he has some cool videos up of his goaltending antics. So yes, he will don the jersey for Team Fun. Yeah. Where is Claude? Seriously, man. After he should be taking his victory lap here. I hope he's enjoying it with cocaine and hookers or something here tonight, and not just squirreled away writing more Winners and Killinger erotic fan fiction.
Well, one can hope.
And Tukaturi not missing a beat. He made a big save there coming in. So already for Team Fun, he's getting some work. And now he's going to pursue this one back around. and send it in. And he's got the pass there on the wing. So Team Fun now trying to dig this out. They're playing against a very good team, the Machine. This is a team that we have seen mercurial up and downs, but they have been stalwarts so far in HQML, and they definitely have a great lineup. And ringers or not, this is a good lineup for Team Fun as well.
Indeed, but it would be a shame, though, if a team were to make it to the playoffs using ringers every week. Because once you get to the playoffs in HQML, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Oh, yeah, the new rules this year.
Yeah, new rules this year. No ringers in the playoffs. Up until that point, it's okay. So, yeah, here in a few weeks when the playoffs starts, and I think it's only going to be a few weeks, then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another save to Katuri, another weird bounce. As this one, I don't know what happened with that puck. It looked like it was just scooting along the ice, and then it just sort of bounced up in the air. Tukaturi with another save, directing this one behind the net. And now Team Fun will work it out of their own zone. Back at center ice with it. Dow Fun's going to take it. And he's got 3 people on him now, so he's going to go ahead and just dump this down. PK Paching with it for the Machine in the net on the other side. Another great goalie himself. We've seen him make many fantastic saves here on Friday Night Hockey. And now the Machine pushing it the other way. Chance in front. Gets around, shoots. Big save again. Tukaturi. Wow.
Standing tall.
Has he been back practicing? Did he make a deal with the devil? What like Robert Johnson?
Yeah.
What has happened here?
He stood at the
crossroads.
The crossroads, yeah. Stood at the crossroads and just waited till the right time of night. And
we're not suggesting that everybody try
anything,
that.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work. But, if whatever works for you personally. Without getting into any sort of a theological discussion here on Friday Night Hockey. We're going to rise above that. We have our low points, but we're not going to go so low as to discuss religion or politics in too much depth here on this cast.
Nope, and that's how it should be.
That's how it should be, yes, because there's so much to talk about anyway. Lots of action on the ice here, and Team Fun is, even with ringers, they're holding it down. And here's a shot and save. PK Paching with at waist level, he manages to stop that.
He's showing Tukaturi that not the only one who's got a little bit of goalie magic.
Yeah, this could be a goalie battle on our hands here. But there's a shot. Oh, it looks like he got a little bit of the stick there. And so that is enough to stop the shot. Here's another chance again. And Fuzzy Wuzzy finally gets one, buries it in. With 22 seconds left, we get our first score of the game in the first period. And after about 50 or 60 saves for both these goalies, it seemed like finally Tukaturi gets one past him. So 1-0. And will the scoreline stay the same going into the second? Still some pressure here. 3 seconds left. He's going to try for the backhand. He's blocked there. And yes, that'll take us to the second. 1-0 on the board. The Machine first, but they're keeping it close. This Team Fun with some untested talent here as far as guys that haven't been playing together. Not that I don't know how much these HQML teams practice outside of HQML.
I think a lot of these guys are playing this game almost every day, just for fun, whether it's an official practice or not. So there's a lot of hours that go into this for these guys.
Yes, that's very true, very true, and all of that contributes to the skill level that you see as a result here on the games on Friday night. Whether they're used to playing as a unit, they're certainly used to playing. And that is definitely something that helps in a game with a skill curve as high as Hockey ? That's why I say, man, it's great for esports. And I think Cryptic C is saying the same thing. He really wants to, now that we've seen how people play the game at this level, talking about really pushing it as an esport. What is an esport when you get down to it? It's something you want. Yeah, you want something that has a high skill curve so that arguably the people that put in the time to get better will be the teams or the players that prevail because they have put in that time. So you can't just come up off the street and be a bunch of scrubs and hope to play at the same level. And also, the other thing that I always hear from pro players in any esport is that you don't want a win button. You don't want easy mode. You don't want some sort of thing, like critical hits in Team Fortress or something like that. Things that level the playing field for people, the smart pistol, some would say, in Titanfall. My favorite weapon in Titanfall, but some people see that as a win button. But yeah, there is no win button in this game. There is no shortcut. You have to put in the time to kind of learn how to control the puck, how to work the stick. You see him scraping it along the ice there, and he's got a chance in front, possibly no, as they batter away at it, both teams. And the wraparound attempt is blocked. So, and here's one that does get fired toward the net, just wide to the right. So back in again, PK Paching will take this. As everybody goes one way, he pushes it the other. And the machine, it's a nice work along the boards to take it out of there. But it will be picked up by Lucic here. He's going to throw it down. And not exactly a shot, more like a dump to be chased. But it does go pretty close to the net and just a little bit wide. So the scoreline's staying the same, but a lot of movement on the puck and a lot of back and forth going on here. As both these teams, it's a chess game, Killinger. They're feeling each other out here.
Exactly right. And they're just talking about the machine might do a line change here and pull Mr. Universe in instead of PK Paching for goalie. But
that's a first world problem, isn't it? Right there. It's like, gee, who do I want in the net? Do I want Mr. Universe or do I want PK Paching? I mean, two stellar netminders to choose from.
Indeed.
And two of the guys that you'll probably see playing. I'm not sure what the lineups are for the World Cup, but yes, like we said, that's coming very soon. It is in the month of April. It probably won't be next week because next week is PAX, and a lot of people are going to be at PAX, and the people that aren't at PAX, they will be paying attention to PAX, so it will be kind of a quiet week, so it may not be the best time to do an international competition that we want to really promote and get out there. There's a shot and score! Dow Fun ties it up with a beautiful shot. And how about that? Team Fun on the board tying it up off the draw. Here's another one of those weird bouncers that's going to go behind to Couturier here, and it will be chased down by Team Fun. And they will corral this and try to start things moving. But they're getting some pressure from the machine. Manages to steal it. Possible chance. Settles in. Shoots. Bojarzin. The big Canadian with the big goal as he puts them up 2-1. And a very timely goal at that. Under a minute left in the second. And the machine quickly. You'll see Bojarzin playing for Team Canada, I suspect. Or will there be a Team Canada? I think it's going to be Team North America, a combined team.
Maybe. Actually, the rosters I saw had a United States and a Canadian team individually.
I hope so.
Which I think is probably the better way to do it.
Yeah. We've had USA versus Canada. That is a rivalry that has been fun to watch. Here's a chance in front. Couturier coming out big to make the save. And, he's going to make the stop there. 20 seconds left. The puck's still flying around. They're going to try to do the hip check there to get it away. And now it is just kind of settled at center ice. And finally chased down. Shot is blocked before it has a chance to go to the net. 4 seconds left. We're going to go to the third period with that scoreline, perhaps. Well, yeah. Yes, we are.
Indeed.
Close, but not quite. Yes, so from what I know, there will be at least 8 teams in the World Cup from around the world. Hence the name, World Cup. And I think that maybe we're waiting to hear from some of our international guys, Igorka over in Russia, Migo Mipo, who are another friend of Friday Night Hockey, who is helping put this together. Here's a shot and score! Bojarzin, top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies, bearing it up where the water bottle is.
If your team fun, that hurts. That's not fun.
Yes. Not much you can do about those. If you're at point blank range like that and you're able to lift it. Oh, and he almost does it again as this one goes just a little bit up and over. So, yeah, the machine, and all of a sudden breaking loose. Bo's got a couple of goals here. 3-2-1. So, and now they've got another chance in front, and that's going to be chased down. Team Fun is going to at least keep them away for the time being. Skating around with it is Bern Wernham. He's going to send one back towards the net. I don't know if he was looking for the pass or the shot there. Either way, it is going to bounce harmlessly off the side of the net, and Team Fun will get a chance to push it down the other way. Yeah, Mr. Morad is like, the slow-mo has altered the way he thinks about the game, I think. They've been playing a lot of that. Maybe we'll do a show match one night of slow motion. Oh, and Lucic, wow. A beautiful shot and score. Team Fun gets one back. 3-2 now in the third period. This thing is certainly still in suspense as far as who is going to win. So they've got a couple here, but here's a chance in front. And Beaujarzine, he just snuck that one over the line. The initial save was made, and he just followed that in. And the momentum carried it over. A beautiful shot by Beaujarzine. That's just a good effort there. But here's a chance for Team Fun. He gets around, and chance. Dalfun, he takes it one way and puts it the other. As he goes for that left side, he opened him up a little bit. That's what a good shooter does. With the assist from Mr. Molerat, now it is 4-3. So a couple of quick goals, one for each team. Still a 1-point deficit for this Team Fun. The machine is on by one. And now here is Mr. Molerat. He's got room to work with it. Mr. Universe is going to try to meet him there. And he's skating, getting around. He's going to make the shot. No, big save as this one is kept. But Lucic!
Tied
what?
It up.
Oh, my.
Less than 3 minutes to play. Tie game, 4-4.
We are tied again. Wow. Some excellent hockey happening tonight. And, we always promise you a big night of hockey. And, I always feel very confident in saying that because that's how it always goes down. And here's a chance for Team Fun again. And they are going to be blocked on the effort. The machine managing to get a bunch of people in front there and stop that one. And so now they're going to try to gather it up at center ice. A bunch of people contending for this. Coming away with it now, possible chance. He waits patiently, gets around everybody. Beaujarzine again with his fourth of the game. Bern Wernham on the assist. And that was just a heads-up play again by Bo. Just waiting, just letting their momentum carry him around. There's a stop by PK Paching off the draw. They almost had a chance, Team Fun there, and now they are still trying to put pressure on. They're running out of time here. A couple of minutes left. So, yeah, this is quite a game here we're seeing on our nightcap.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, tied up, 3 minutes left. I mean, we're now it's a 1-point game, minute and a half.
It's all on Team Fun now, man. Yeah.
They got what it takes here. They can score another point or two and either tie or win.
Tukaturi coming out to begin the play for this Team Fun offense, but it is intercepted. The shot is going to go way wide, as they are just trying to hold it in the zone here now. Again, just eating up time off the clock. Is this machine team the knuckler going at him? Oh, and Bo manages to sneak one in
got
again.
Through 3 people.
And it looks like he just kind of misfired on the save attempt there. But Tukaturi been making some big saves all night. But, yeah, Bo been making some big shots all night as well. And so that could be, yet again, a difference maker, as it is 6-4 as we go under a minute now, 47 seconds left. And Team Fun, we didn't even know if they were going to play. We didn't even know if they were going to have enough players to get out there on the ice. But they are doing pretty well, if not well as they would like to. 30 seconds left. Here's the chance in front, sent into the slot, nobody home. The rebound attempt. Oh, and Bo, what a shot and score. How did they get that one? The backhand off the spin move.
Yeah, he did
off
the
the
180
weird
spinning
angle.
backhand. Yeah.
What can you do about that? What can you do about that? But
Not a lot.
Vojar Zine making his country proud, making the machine proud, and that's going to do it, I think. 6 seconds left. The time ticks down, and here's another chance for him there. Tukaturi's going to knock that one away, but it's they've run out of time here, and your winner in the last game, put it in the stone, the stone, all the stones, the machine with a win over Team Fun. And what a night of hockey we have gotten to see tonight. We've seen some great shots. We've seen some great saves, some great teams. And I think that on the score lines, as far as the season's concerned, this is making things very interesting as we lead to the halfway point of HQML Season 4. Very interesting things indeed. But yes, Killinger, a lot of things happening. We should pimp everything here. Of course, you can find out more about when we do these casts and stuff. Of course, you know we're here every Friday night, but you can find out more at IBN Casting on Twitter. And, of course, check out the YouTube. If you didn't get to see all these games or if you'd like to view them again, you can always see them here on Twitch if you follow, and they will tell you when we go back online with the games. But we also encourage you to follow us on YouTube, the popular video spot that many people may not be aware of that exists on the internet. It's called youtube.com. If you go there and you type in IBN Casting, you can go to our page. And we encourage you to follow us. We've got over 50 followers now. I'm so excited, Killinger. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. Yes, but this game will be up as well, all these games that you saw tonight. This entire telecast will be here for you can watch perpetually if you like, and we encourage you to do so. But go outside every once in a while. It's good for you. That's why they have one night a week that nobody plays hockey in North America. But thanks to everybody in North America and all our new hockey family, we encourage you to get involved with the game. And if you haven't already, we certainly encourage you to get involved while there's this onrush of new players. If you feel like, ooh, man, I don't know, this is all a little bit overwhelming, there will be a bunch of people in the same boat with you. And so, they will find a place for you to play at a fun skill level, and it's a fun community. Even the people that are assholes are still pretty cool, Killinger, as far as communities go, I must say. Even our douchebags,
wow.
they're our douchebags, damn it.
Exactly.
And you can find us on Twitter, too. Killinger is at Dr. Is Sin. I am at Winners with the One, and I am Winners with the One. And we want to thank you once again for always making this fun. Friday Night Hockey is an institution, and while we're not in an institution, we will keep bringing it to you as an institution. And lots of things coming up. Keep in touch. We'll be telling you all about it. The World Cup, when that gets finalized, we'll definitely be pimping that and telling you more about that. And this half-speed hockey, I think that might be one of those fun diversions that everybody does for a while. I would like to get in on some of that as well. And don't forget about the Rising Stars League and Monday Night Minors. So that's a new thing. That will be happening, I think, as soon as this very Monday. So they are not wasting any time, Ticklebox and his crew. And, of course, thanks to Dial and everybody at the LHL for all that they do to keep the game going. And thanks especially to Cryptic Sea for making a wonderful game. We've had so much fun with it. And all you can really ask for a good game is not just to be a good game, but also to bring people together as a community and meet cool people and play video games with them. And he has certainly succeeded in that respect, and will continue to. And so we are proud to support what Cryptic Sea does, and looking forward to the new Sub Rosa coming out on Devolver. Hoping to play some next week. Maybe we'll get in some of that play testing stuff before this whole PAX thing consumes everyone, Killinger. But your final thoughts, man? We what a night, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. It's a heck of a night. I said, Friday Night Hockey. Been doing it almost a year now. We're gonna have to come up with a year celebration thing to celebrate with it.
A very special episode, yes, of Friday Night Hockey. First, we'll have to figure out when the actual 1 year is, I suppose, and then take it from there.
We'll make it up.
Pretty soon, I think, from what I understand. But either way, we'll be back next Friday as HQML Season 4 continues with Week 4. And you'll see some of these teams and another team. Somebody will have a week off as it's a 7-team league right now. So 6 teams play every week. And we'll bring you 6 of them. So you'll see at least, 5 of the teams, if my math is correct, that you saw tonight? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, all right, from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, it's too late for math, man. We will see you next time. I'm Winners with the One, here with Dr. Killinger from all of us at the Independent Broadcast Network. Thank you so much, and good night, everybody.